Hi everyone, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. I'm an American expat living in Malaysia, and I like to share my life and travels with you. Today I'm going to give you a brief update on the new MM2H rules. Now, unbelievably, well, not unbelievably actually, it's still very confusing. So I'm going to tell you what I know, what I think, but I don't want any questions from you about this because it's still really not clear. Or at least not everything. So about 6 months ago, the government released these new rules, or at least it looked like it was the new rules, but they weren't complete. So the other day, they released the official new rules. And it's basically like 6 months ago with a few changes. Now, you know, I was hoping for really good news on this, and I'm afraid this is not going to be really good news for most people. It certainly wouldn't be for me if I was looking into it. So I'll just go over briefly the parts that are pretty clear, as you can see on this chart, which I got from the Star newspaper here in Malaysia. So it's still silver, gold, and platinum levels. The silver level requires a fixed deposit of 150,000 US dollars. Now, why they list it in US dollars, I'm not sure. For the gold tier, it's 500,000 US dollars, and for platinum, it's $1 million US dollars. The silver level is good for 5 years, the gold level is good for 15 years, and the platinum level is good for 20 years. Now, this isn't terrible, what I've said so far. These aren't terrible numbers. Well, they're not what I was hoping for, but they're not as bad as they have been for the last few years. But from what I understand, and this is the real sticking point for most people from what I can tell online, is you are now required to purchase property in each level. No matter what level you're in, you have to purchase property in Malaysia. In the silver level, you have to purchase property of 600,000 ringgit or above. In the gold category, it needs to be 1 million ringgit and above. And in the platinum category, it needs to be 2 million ringgit and above. As I said, that's like a no deal for most people. Now, there has been quite a bit of confusion because you can take 50% of your deposit towards medical care or schooling, and it used to be towards the purchase of property. Now, the way I understand it, that is no longer the case. I could be wrong, but we'll wait and see how it fleshes out. So, I mean, it really isn't that attractive for most people. I think for some people, it's going to be great news. Then there's something called the participation fee. I'm not sure what that means. Probably just like what you have to pay when you make your application. For the silver level, it's 1,000 ringgit. Nothing, no big deal. For the gold level, it's 3,000 ringgit. And for the platinum level, for some reason, it's 200,000 ringgit. I'm just telling you what it says here on this chart. Now, this chart could be wrong too. And I didn't want to rush out here and to give this news and give you wrong information, but I did want to get you up to speed of at least where they're headed with this. I'm sure there's still going to be more questions. There's certainly always more questions than answers in the beginning. When you renew the visa, it's going to be 1,500 ringgit for silver, 3,000 ringgit for gold, and 5,000 ringgit for platinum. In the past, this renewal fee was per year. It doesn't explain here if it's per year or not. If it's not per year, then it's less than it has been. So that's a little bit of a cost savings. But who knows? And none of the levels, neither silver, gold, or platinum, are in any way any road to permanent residency in Malaysia. That's a shame. Another question I've seen is, does these minimum purchase rates override the existing rules about purchases by foreigners? Because in some instances, in some areas, the minimum purchase price for property is higher than like the 600,000 ringgit. So we don't know about that either. So anyway, I just wanted to get this out there. I was in Penang over the weekend for my medical checkup, which I'm going to do a video about. And so I wasn't really available to bring this information to you right away. But I wanted to wait a couple of days anyway, just to see what questions were coming up from everybody. And there's a ton of questions still. I'll keep you all informed on how it's going and what I find out, but I just wanted to pass this on to you today. I'm really sorry it can't be better news, but like I said, it might be good news for some of you. So thank you so much for watching my channel, and I'll be on top of any new developments on this. If you like my channel and you enjoyed this video, or at least are grateful for the news, please like and subscribe and check the notification bell too. That way you won't miss any of my future content. Also, if you'd like to thank me directly for my hard work, buy me a coffee. The link's in the description below. I really appreciate it. But that's all I have for today, everyone. I'm really sorry it wasn't better news, but anything I learn in the future, I will bring to you as soon as I can. But that's it for today. Talk to you later. Bye.
Get